Errol Spence versus Yordenis Ugas. I mean, this fight's not coming up next, but it's coming up soon enough, so I'm gonna get it out the way. I like Errol Spence's chances in this fight, man. I just feel that Yordenis Ugas' style is. I mean, I don't no disrespect to Yordenis Ugas. You know, he accomplished a lot. You know, he's a champion now. He beat Pacquiao. You know, I just feel that skill-wise, Yordenis Ugas isn't as skillful as Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. is a slicker fighter than Yordenis Ugas, in my opinion. Yordenis Ugas' biggest advantage that I see that he comes into most of his fights with is his size. He's always a little bit more bigger and denser than the guy he's fighting. Not to say that that's 100% giving him the victory, because he's not an undefeated fighter, but I feel that that's giving him a look that if there is an advantage, that's the advantage that he has. Because skill-wise, I can't see any skill that he has that he does better than Errol Spence Jr. In my opinion, although Yordenis Ugas goes to the body and Errol Spence both likes to go to the body, the way Errol Spence attacks the body is more disciplined and more fundamental. He always starts off with maybe a double jab that starts either from the head or the solar plexus, or sometimes a straight up jab to the heart, and then he'll start, the hooks to the body, maybe a right hook, then a left hook, then another right hook, then a left uppercut. He throws maybe 4, 5, 6 punch combinations a lot of time, and they're always preceded by that good hard stiff jab. He throws it long. He could get low with it, put his head out the way of danger, and he also flips that jab. I like the way Errol Spence does that. The only thing that I don't like is that in Errol Spence's most recent fight with Danny Garcia, he didn't seem to have the same level of killer instinct that he had that when he fought, like, say, Chris Algieri or Chris Van Heerden or Lamont Peterson. If you watch the fight with Lamont Peterson, man, he was all over him. He was all over him. I mean, that fight right there had me looking like, jeez, what was he supposed to do? You should have used more footwork, but it wasn't nothing he could do because Errol Spence was just that focused and dead set on getting him a stoppage that night. Errol Spence has to find that same level of killer instinct. He has to find that same level of precision that he used against a fighter like Lamont Peterson or a fighter like Mikey Garcia or a fighter like Chris Algieri. And he has to find that against Yordenis Ugas. Yordenis Ugas is a very tough fighter. Skill-wise, I feel like Errol Spence is better than him. But heart-wise, Yordenis Ugas' heart is there. It's never been a moment in a fight that he's winning or losing where he feels like, well, I've seen that it looks like his mentality is faltering. Yordenis Ugas is going to try to win the fight up until the fight is over. So a fighter like that has to be respected and fought that way. But skill-wise, I just can't see where Yordenis Ugas could do better than Spence. But I have to be honest, I thought the same thing when Yordenis Ugas fought Pacquiao. When Yordenis Ugas was going to fight Pacquiao, I thought Pacquiao was going to spank him because Pacquiao was too fast with the footwork, right? Wrong. Yordenis Ugas nullified everything Pacquiao wanted to do with a simple jab. It was a simple jab, sometimes a double jab, for the most part a 1-2. It was nothing special, nothing extravagant. He beat Pacquiao with the most basic of fundamental boxing skills. That fundamental boxing skill, I don't feel like he has over Errol Spence. His jab is not as powerful or accurate as Errol Spence's, and the way he uses it is not as versatile as the way Errol Spence uses his jab. But with that being said, Yordenis Ugas surprised me because he beat Pacquiao clean. I'm gonna put it to you like that. But in this fight, I got to be honest. If I'm putting down money, it's going down on the truth. And that's how I feel about the whole situation. But if you feel differently, if you see something skill-wise that offers you a different explanation, please let me know.